Hello everyone, welcome to Kidsnetic. Today we are going to talk about the most common problem every parent faces in their lives. My kid is not listening to me. I'm shouting at the top of my voice, I'm yelling out, but he's so carefree, he's sitting with his mobile, he's playing game. I need to waste all my energy on him and I'm totally exhausted by the end of the day. This is the word every parent says, and this is the life of all the mums. So, if we take some efforts in order to straighten up this problem, then half of our work is done. Today, I'm going to share 5 key tips which I'm following in my life in order to make my kid listen to me. So, without any further ado, let's go into the video. The first key tip is be trustworthy. You need to gain their trust. They need to trust you. Never give any false promises. Even if it is a very, very silly small thing, never give false promises because kids' world is very small. Only parents are inside that world, and when they find out that you're cheating them, you're lying to them, they're going to stop trusting anybody in this world. So it will be a big psychological problem for them. So as parents, we need to try to go into the shoes of our kids and understand the situation. Even it may be a very small thing, they want a cake or a chocolate and you don't want to give to them, say it's not good. Directly say to them. They are very smart to understand, and if still they are throwing tantrums, we can handle them. There are other ways to handle them, but never give them false promises that I'm going to buy it for you for sure. And this gets embedded deeply in their subconscious mind, and when you're not going to do that, they will totally distrust you, and eventually they're not going to listen up to you for anything. For instance, if you're going somewhere outside and you don't want your kid to accompany you, sit with them and talk. Tell them where you're going, when you'll be back, and why you cannot take them with you. Be very transparent so that kids will try to understand you and they will just accept you as you are. They're not going to throw tantrums on you. Be calm, composed, and just treat your kid as your friend. Don't be scared and run away. This will be like a signaling like us and cheating, so your kids are not going to trust you anymore. The second key tip is set rules and consequences. In our day-to-day life, we'll be following some routine or the other. So daily we can't be telling to our kids that you have to do this, you have to do that, next this work will be coming up. So you have to train your kids so that they can do their work on their own and your life will be easy. Like getting up, making their bed, brushing their teeth, taking a bath. All these things can be taken care by the kid by themselves only when you train them. In this part, they are not listening to you. That's the problem. So what you have to do is you have to set consequences for them. First set the rule, and when they're not going to do it, explain to them, if you're not going to do this, you have to face this. The consequences should be in such a way that they don't demotivate them, like pulling out the cartoon time from them or taking away some favorite toys away from them. That's not going to help you. That is the negative consequences. You have to give a positive consequence to them, like give them a chore to do, like sweep the floor or wipe the table. This turns them to be more responsible, and eventually they are going to do multiple tasks and they're going to listen up to you. The third key point is stop complaining. Never find fault with your kids for anything they do. For instance, if you're giving some work to your kid and they really messed it up to the core, no worries. Tell them, no worries, we can do it in a better way. Just sit and talk to them. What are the improvement factors we can do in the work done by the kid? Tell them that I'm there for you. I will be always there for you, whatever and even if. So don't worry, we can put in all our efforts to make this brilliant the next time. Give them all the motivation, all the positive factors which is in your brain to them. Just transfer it. Give them positive vibes so that they feel so secured that my parents are there with me. They are motivating me in a good way. I'm sure if this is the way you're going to handle with your kids are going to wait for the words to listen to you. The fourth key point is give them choices. I'll tell this with an example to understand better. For example, your kid wants to go outside. He wants to go to theater to watch a movie. But you want to go to hotel to eat some yummy snacks. So how we can make it is you can ask your kid, what are you going to eat in the hotel? Ice cream or pani puri? So the kid's brain immediately signals them that we are going to the hotel. But mama is giving me two choices, ice cream or pani puri. So their mind starts to think about the choices and they will totally forget about the theater. So this is the way we can handle things very easily and make them listen up to us. These are simple tricks which will work up to a age level, and after that they are definitely going to understand what's right and what's wrong. So after that these tricks are going to really help us a lot. Last but not least, the most important thumb rule for a parent is never lose a bond for results. If you want your child to be disciplined, to get high score in their exams, or whatever you want them to do, you should not lose your great love bond. This can be accomplished in many different ways. That's a quite different topic. But all you have to do this is love them, love them, love them without any condition, what and even if. Just tell them and show them that you're there for them. Don't be rude to them. Spend as much time as possible with them. Cherish their childhood life, which is not going to return back to you ever in your life. These 5 tips helped me create a very good bond with my kid and made my life more smoother. I hope this video will be very helpful to you. If you like this video, please do subscribe. Until I meet you all in my next video, it's Tata bye bye and happy parenting.